7 essential vitamins and nutrients to help prevent heart attacks and keep your heart strong. Did you know heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, claiming around 18 million lives every year? What's even more concerning is that many heart problems, like high blood pressure or high cholesterol, often don't show any symptoms until something serious happens. That's why prevention is so important. And one of the easiest, most effective ways to look after your heart is by making sure you're getting the right nutrients. So let's take a look at 7 of the most important vitamins for heart health, what they do, where you can find them, and how much you should be getting. Vitamin B6 supports healthy blood pressure and protects your arteries. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, plays a crucial role in keeping your heart healthy. One of its most important jobs is lowering the levels of homocysteine in your blood. Homocysteine is a substance that, when it builds up too much, can damage your blood vessels and raise your risk of heart disease. Vitamin B6 also helps your body make red blood cells, which are essential for carrying oxygen around the body, including to your heart. When your heart gets enough oxygen, it works more efficiently and stays stronger for longer. Studies have shown that people with low levels of vitamin B6 are more likely to develop heart problems, including heart attacks and strokes. You can get vitamin B6 from plenty of everyday foods. Great sources include chicken, fish, potatoes, bananas, and nuts. Recommended daily intake: around 1.3 to 2.0 milligrams for most adults. Vitamin B12 keeps your blood and nerves healthy. Vitamin B12, or cobalamin, plays a crucial role in supporting your heart health. One of its key jobs is helping your body produce healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen around your body, including straight to your heart. Without enough of it, your heart has to work harder to get the oxygen it needs, which can wear it down over time. B12 also helps keep your nerve cells in good shape and supports DNA production, which is important for repair and renewal throughout your body. One of the most important ways B12 protects your heart is by lowering homocysteine, a substance in your blood that, at high levels, can damage your arteries and raise your risk of heart disease. If you're not getting enough B12, you could feel weak, tired, or short of breath due to anemia. Over time, this can put extra stress on your heart. While it's rare to get too much B12 from food, taking high doses through supplements might cause unwanted side effects in some people, so sticking to the recommended amount is always a smart move. Good sources of B12 include fish, red meat, dairy products, eggs, and fortified cereals. Recommended daily intake: around 2.4 micrograms for most adults. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin that supports your heart. Vitamin D is well known for keeping your bones strong, but it's just as important for your heart. In fact, having low levels of vitamin D has been linked to several risk factors for heart disease, including high blood pressure, obesity, and even a weakened immune system. One of the key roles vitamin D plays is helping your body manage calcium properly. Without enough of it, calcium can start building up in your arteries instead of going to your bones where it belongs. This can lead to stiff, narrowed arteries, a major risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. Vitamin D also helps reduce inflammation in your body and regulates blood pressure. Both of these are essential for keeping your blood vessels healthy and your heart beating smoothly. While it's possible to get too much vitamin D, which can lead to a dangerous calcium buildup, most people actually struggle with getting enough. Good sources of vitamin D include sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes a few times a week can make a difference. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. Recommended daily intake: around 600 to 800 IU, international units, for adults. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your heart. Vitamin E is one of the body's most important antioxidants. Its job is to fight off free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and contribute to the development of heart disease over time. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, vitamin E helps keep your arteries flexible and your blood vessels healthy. That means better blood flow, more oxygen getting to your heart, and a reduced risk of heart-related issues like coronary artery disease. In fact, research has shown that maintaining healthy levels of vitamin E may lower your risk of developing heart disease, especially when combined with a balanced diet and an active lifestyle. However, like with all nutrients, balance is key. While a deficiency in vitamin E can increase your risk of heart problems, taking too much, especially through supplements, may interfere with blood clotting, which could lead to excessive bleeding. Good sources of vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, avocados, and other nuts and seeds. Recommended daily intake: about 15 milligrams for most adults. Omega-3 fatty acids, essential fats that support heart rhythm and lower inflammation. While not technically a vitamin, omega-3 fatty acids are essential nutrients that play a powerful role in protecting your heart. These healthy fats have been shown to help lower blood pressure, reduce triglyceride levels, and support a steady, healthy heartbeat, all of which reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. One of omega-3's most important benefits is its anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation can damage blood vessels and contribute to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, leading to cardiovascular disease. Omega-3s help calm this inflammation, promoting better circulation and heart health. They also improve the function of the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, keeping them flexible and allowing blood to flow smoothly. Not getting enough omega-3s can increase your risk of blood clotting, high triglycerides, and heart arrhythmias. On the flip side, taking very high doses, especially via supplements, can thin the blood too much, which might raise the risk of bleeding. Top food sources: fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts for plant-based options. Recommended intake: around 250 to 500 milligrams per day of combined EPA and DHA, the key omega-3 types found in fish oil. Coenzyme Q10, the heart's natural energy booster. Coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short, is a powerful antioxidant that your body naturally produces. It plays a key role in energy production within your cells, especially in the heart, which needs a constant supply of energy to keep beating around the clock. CoQ10 supports the mitochondria, often called the powerhouses of your cells, helping them generate energy efficiently. This is particularly important for heart muscle cells, which are among the most energy-demanding in the body. Research has shown that CoQ10 can help improve heart function, especially in people with heart disease or those taking certain medications like statins, which can lower CoQ10 levels in the body. It may help reduce symptoms like fatigue, improve exercise capacity, and support overall heart performance. A deficiency in CoQ10 can lead to low energy levels, muscle weakness, and poorer heart function over time. While it's generally safe, taking very high doses of CoQ10 supplements may cause digestive issues like nausea or diarrhea in some people. Top food sources: fatty fish like salmon and tuna, organ meats, such as liver, whole grains, and nuts. Recommended intake: typically around 100 to 200 milligrams per day from supplements if needed, although dietary sources also help support healthy levels. Vitamin K2, key to healthy arteries and bone strength. Vitamin K2, often overlooked in discussions about heart health, plays a critical role in regulating calcium in your body. It ensures that calcium is directed to your bones and teeth where it's needed, and helps prevent calcium from building up in the arteries, a key risk factor for heart disease. When calcium builds up in the arteries, it can cause them to stiffen, which reduces their ability to expand and contract properly. This puts strain on your heart as it works harder to pump blood, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Vitamin K2 helps prevent this by activating proteins that direct calcium to the right places, keeping your arteries flexible and healthy. Research shows that adequate vitamin K2 intake is associated with a lower risk of coronary heart disease, making it an essential nutrient for protecting your cardiovascular system. While vitamin K2 toxicity is rare, Excessive intake could interfere with blood clotting, which is important for wound healing and preventing excessive bleeding. Top food sources: fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans, cheese, egg yolks, and meats. Recommended intake: around 90 to 120 micrograms per day for adults. With all of these heart-protecting nutrients, you're on your way to strengthening your cardiovascular health and reducing the risk of heart attacks. A balanced diet, rich in vitamins, combined with regular physical activity and a healthy lifestyle, can make a big difference for your heart.